When you focus on relationships and not the outcomes become more predictable. My name's Clay Hicks. I'm the CEO and founder of H7 Network, and I'm here with Donna. And I can tell you that that quote resonates really well with Donna and what she does for a living and her purpose in life. Thank you for being on here with me.
It's my pleasure. I was excited. Thanks, Clay.
Yeah, thank you. And then thank you for being a sponsor of the community as well. So, Donna, won't you go ahead and start us off by telling us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Great. Well, I'm Donna Grande, and I say I'm the grand connector because I believe that relationships are the key, not only personally, but professionally. And my tagline is build the relationships first. The relationships will build your business. So, yeah, I've been in the corporate world for about 25 plus years and used a system combined with my process to help me reach those targets that I was trying to get in front of. So I'm started my company basically, you might not know this, Clay, but because of my mom. If I could just
Oh, yeah.
interject a little bit about how I got started. So
Please.
my
No.
mom, she passed away at 94, but before she passed, she encouraged me strongly to start my own business. She knew how much I loved gratitude, how I love building relationships. And it was her, she was the catalyst in helping me get it started. Her name is Grace, was Grace. So my legal business name is Gratitude by Grace. So before she died, I started my company and I let her know, actually, she was on her deathbed. And I told her, and I mean, her eyes lit up and I knew the Lord embraced me with this opportunity to start my own company and to just show people gratitude and how to share gratitude.
I love that so much. You know what? We're so aligned. Your quote is so aligned with my quote. Can you share a little bit about that? Where did you come up with that quote that you have?
So the quote is really my life experience is in the business world. I found that so many people try to be more transactional. They're always wanting to sell you. They're always want to send an email and you got the best email or send a cold call. They're always trying to sell you. And when I stood back and I said, let my DNA, let me be me. And I started just being more relational. And I found that the more you focused on building that relationship, the business came, the traction came.
Yeah.
It was an awesome experience. And so I thought, you know what? More and more people need to have that mindset, need to reframe how they do business. And I think my purpose on life is really just to help people to think more about building the relationship first. And that relationship is going to build your business.
Awesome. Very similar for me. Just briefly, that when you focus on the relationship and not the outcome, oftentimes people come from the narrative of, you know, I'm here, we're here, maybe you want to buy what I have. And they skip over the most important piece, which is who are you? Who are you? Where do you come from? Like
Right.
that's important. That's how we connect. And so anyway, it's not about me. So why don't you share a minute or two and tell us what you do then? How do you spread this gratitude?
Well, it's breaking through the digital noise. Instead of sending emails, which we get about 121 a day, and do people read them, they delete them, they go to spam. Cold calls, they still call it cold for a reason, right?
Yeah.
And these are some statistics, less than 4% of people will answer their phone from a phone number that they're not familiar with. So, as business owners, how are we getting in front of people? What are we doing to make that initial connection? So, it's actually sending a card in the mail, thanking them, showing that you appreciate them, showing that you're thinking of them, just thinking of you on anniversaries, on Christmas. Every single day, you can send something to somebody to let them know you care about them. So, send out cards is the tool that I use, and then I've incorporated with the process of how I follow that protocol to break through the digital noise and to make that initial connection that's starting to build the relationship. And it's all by heartfelt messages in a card that you get in the mail that's colored and you have to open it so you get 100% open rate, Clay.
Yeah.
100%, right?
Well, you
That's
can't
pretty
beat that.
profound.
You can't beat that. 100%
Yeah.
people are going to open that mail and see what that is
Yep.
and
Yep.
have an emotional connection to it instantly. Like, oh my
Yes.
gosh, I love that. I didn't expect that. Whatever that feeling is, right?
Not only that, but it's something that I feel as I'm writing the words and sending it to them. They become memorable. They're an imprint of who you are when you send this. Unlike if you do a thumbs up or a likes, what connection is being made there? This is an imprint that's lasting on someone's mind and heart. And that's what my whole intent is getting to reaching those individuals with the heartfelt message that I write and it's being sent in the mail to them. Very economical, very systematic, but results oriented.
That's right. That's awesome. Thank you, Donna, for sharing. Now, you're a sponsor of H7. Why did you sponsor H7? What made you think of that? Like, curious.
Oh my gosh. When I found out about H7, well, first of all, you are just awesome. You made me feel like I was the only member that you had out of, I don't know how many members you have now,
Yeah.
but you personalized it. And when I saw what your mission is to connect, serve, and ask. And it was about relationships. So it was an attraction initially for me.
Yeah.
And I like to test the water, so I've been involved now. It'll be a year this month. So
Yeah.
as I tested the waters and I've grown my business, I've made awesome connections. I've been able to help others in making those connections that it really said, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to serve. This is who I want to connect with. And it just aligned with my business model. So that was the reason why I joined. And the reason I became a sponsor is because I want to support you, the organization, because you do so much for everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I deeply appreciate our relationship, Donna. It's been growing now for 6, 7 months, pretty solid, and I can't thank you enough. It's you notice things in other people because of who you are. You notice that because you notice the person in other people, the good things about other people, and you show gratitude, and that's a gift. And I just wanted you to know how grateful I am.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, Clay.
so as you are a sponsor and you are a part of this community, I just wanted you to know that you have a great reputation in this community, Donna. And I
Thank you.
just want to tell everybody who's listening and watching this video right now, if you don't know Donna, you really you don't know enough people in your life that are good. And so you
Oh,
should connect with Donna. So thank you, Donna. Is there any last words you want to share, Donna, before we close up? And how about who you're looking to connect with? Who are a great target
oh,
market for you?
so I'm looking to connect with coaches, marketing directors, and service providers.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Any final words you want to share before we end?
Yes, I do. Just remember that gratitude is everything. It is everything to everybody, and everyone should have that in their lives. So be thankful and be grateful and show gratitude to others.
Man, those are some great words. So we're going to end with that. So thank you very much, Donna. And make sure everybody you connect with Donna. Thank you.